Hi you guys. I feel like it's been forever since I recorded a video, but welcome back to my channel and welcome to another pregnancy update. So in this video we are at week number 33. I am 33 weeks today and we are getting down to the wire. It's so crazy because like last week when I was at like 32 weeks, it was like, okay, we have 8 weeks, but 7 weeks, like that seems, you know, assumingly the baby comes on her due date or around then. Obviously babies do what they want, they can come early, they can come late, but 7 weeks until the due date. And it's just like, oh my goodness, like we're gonna have a whole human in less than 2 months. And it's just crazy. So what's been going on? Well, as you can tell already, I'm like out of breath just sitting here talking, and I just started the video, but I'm super like just out of breath, like for literally no reason. I have to like sit down and like regroup myself or like drink some water. I notice like when I'm hungry, that's when I really can tell, like when I need something to eat, I can just really tell like I need to sit down, I need to drink some water, I need something to eat, or I feel terrible. That doesn't happen often because most of the time like I know, okay, it's time for me to eat or I'm hungry. But if I'm like just constantly on the go and I don't really think about it, it'll like hit me and I kind of get, it almost feels like I'm sleepy, but it's like I know it's like my energy is just like going whew, and it's like I just want to go to sleep because I have no energy. But then when I eat something, then you know I like kind of like come back to life or whatever. But that's one thing, like I'm still like super like out of breath. Say if I'm sitting down and I'm eating something, then like I can feel, I'll like start to feel like, okay, I'm out of breath. I don't know if it's like I'm eating too fast, if I haven't eaten and I'm super hungry, and then when I sit down and eat, I'll notice like sometimes my heart will just start beat, or I notice my heart to speed up, and then my breathing kind of is like I have to take my time or whatever. And so I talked to my doctor about it and she was like, well, you know, with the hormones it's kind of normal, like to cause you to like have to breathe, like to be out of breath or whatever. And so that's that. Baby, she is moving so much, like all the time, and it's so cool. I feel like I talked about this in my last video, but it's just so cool to like see and feel the different movements. Like a kid, like sometimes it'll feel like it's like a little drummer, and then sometimes it'll feel like she's like rolling, and then sometimes it'll feel like I just know like, okay, that's her head for sure. I'm like, what is she? And I'm like headbutting my stomach wall or whatever, my, you know, uterus stomach wall part. And so it's just interesting, like she, like her movements like if I have like a pillow on my stomach and I'm on the computer, they like shake the computer, or you know, whatever is on there, and like they're super strong. I'm super hungry. I wake up hungry in the middle of the night probably like every single day, pretty often, unless I just eat like a huge meal before I go to sleep, which generally isn't the case. I always wake up around like between 1 and 3 o'clock and I'm starving. If I get up and I get something to eat, then it doesn't take me a whole lot of time to go back to sleep. But sometimes I'm just kind of lazy and I'm just like, let me just drink some water, because I keep water next to the bed, and then hopefully that'll like satisfy my stomach so that I can go back to sleep, because I be sleepy. Like I don't want to get up and fix a whole snack or something, because then I have to brush my teeth and floss my teeth, because I don't like going to bed like without like, you know, a fresh mouth. Some nights when I do wake up, it takes me a minute to go back to sleep. Here that's kind of normal, like pregnancy insomnia is a thing or whatever, but I don't know, but it just takes me time to go back to sleep. As far as like being uncomfortable sleeping, I still use like pillows between my legs and like a pillow in front of me, a pillow behind me, and so normally I'm pretty comfortable that way. There will be some days where like my arm is kind of like just tired of sleeping on my side, because like before being pregnant, like I slept in my stomach, I slept in my back primarily. My side, I didn't really sleep on my side like that, so now it's like I always have to sleep on my side, obviously, because you can't sleep on your stomach and it's not good or recommend to sleep on your back, because it'll put like pressure on whatever part of the body that is, and cuts off circulation, all that stuff. Yeah, like sleeping on my side, it kind of makes my arm fall asleep sometimes, so I have to like position myself where I'm like partially kind of like diagonally, like kind of on my back but not really, or I'm not, like say this is me, say this is the bed, and like this is me, like I can be like tilted to where I'm not completely on my back, but I still have like that support behind me, and I'm still on my side, so that I'm not like all the way on my back or whatever, because that position is really comfortable. If my like arm starts to just hurt or fall asleep from me sleeping on my side. I still like, I don't really have any like new cravings or anything. I still love grapefruits. I still really like fruit. There's nothing like super significant or drastic with that. I haven't gained a lot of weight at all, so that's good, because like I didn't want to like gain a whole bunch of weight and look like a round, I don't know, a round ball. But like all my weight is like in my stomach, and it's getting so big, like super big. Of course I'll show you a belly shot so that you can see that. Oh, this is like a really big thing. So my face and like my hands are like okay, easy way to explain it. So my, like from my stomach down, really from like my waist down, like my stomach is kind of like but from my waist down it's so dark. Like my skin has gotten so dark, like if you saw me in a lineup of people like match the face to the body, you would not choose my body just based on the color of it compared to my face. Like it's so dark. And also there's like this line like between my thighs. It's like a line of, is it demarcation, is that the right word? It's like a distinct line of color, like from my back of my thighs to the front of my thighs. And I'll insert like a picture, probably not of me, but like I'll find like an example online of what I mean, so that you can see it. And I was googling it before I asked my doctor about it, and apparently it's like a thing that happens. And when I asked her about it, like why am I getting so dark, like my body is just like so dark, she's like, because of hormones, and hormones, they just do whatever they want to do, and there's all sorts of weird things that happen during pregnancy, and this is just one of them for me that's occurring. So it's just like weird, because I literally am so dark in like my lower body, really from like my belly down, but like my waist down, like my legs, then all of that is like so dark. And she said it should go back to normal like after you have a baby or whatever. Also, what's super weird, and obviously I know this isn't the case, there's like, it feels like she's like kicking something in my like actual private area, and I know that like her hands like not reaching through there or anything. And so when I was googling, like trying to google like what it actually was, I came across like these motherboards and stuff like that, where women were talking about it, saying they were having the same or similar feelings. And so come to find out, it's like the baby messing with the cervix apparently. And it just causes a sensation that makes it feel like there's like something going on in the actual private area, but obviously it's not the case. So it's kind of like the baby's like messing with the cervix or near the cervix or something in that area that causes the sensation and make it feel like super weird. We have been slowly preparing. We're kind of like doing stuff in little bits and pieces versus like trying to get everything done at once. When it comes to like putting on my shoes, that's definitely something that has become more of a task. Because bending over, like just straight over, or even like to the side straight over, is kind of it's not as easy to do, obviously. So I definitely noticed the belly is there, but as far as like just walking around with it, it doesn't feel heavy. I don't have like back pain. I was experiencing like some pain like under my right boob, like by my rib cage area. And what I think that was, because now I don't have that anymore, it was either like two things. So the first thing is I had some high-waist leggings, or a couple pair of high-waist leggings that are pregnancy leggings, so they come above the belly and like all the way up there. And so I think that band was irritating, that like it was putting pressure right there. Although I know they're maternity specific, I know they weren't like super tight like a drawstring or anything, but I think that pressure and also the position that I would be sitting in at work, like I wasn't reclined enough. And so I brought like, I already had like a footstool, but I was more intentional about actually using it. And like I brought like extra, like a big old fat pillow to put on top of it to give some more height. And so after I started like purposefully like reclining and like sitting back and not like sitting forward, because I feel like when I sit just straight up in a chair for periods of long time, that's when I get uncomfortable, when I don't have like a lot of cushion and when my feet aren't elevated. I want to say that's everything. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing. I want to start like getting my hospital bag together, because I was told like I was told probably like 5 weeks ago by someone that I need to get my hospital bag. I'm like, I'm only like 30 weeks pregnant, like what do you mean? But I plan to start doing that. I may record that if I actually have to go out and buy a whole lot of stuff, but we'll just see. I'll just see what all needs to go in there. And I'll show you a bump shot. So that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there are any videos pregnancy related before the baby comes that you want me to do, or even after the baby comes, let me know. I'm sure these pregnancy and mommy videos are going to continue, because this is something new for me, something new for Jonathan, something new for our family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.